Want to know something interesting? First of all, I have a question for you. Do you know which stimulant drug is literally easier to overdose to a lethal level? It has a lower LD50 than methamphetamines or amphetamines in general, but can also be purchased by anyone from 4 years old to 90 years old if you've got enough money to purchase it, whatever. And it literally, it's so far lethal, or less. It takes far less of it to create a lethal dose at 375 milligrams, and yet it is easily available for everyone. That should tell you everything you need to know about whether your government cares about you or not. Really, it's interesting because yes, while I don't recommend amphetamines at all ever, because let's face it, they can cause you to have a stroke and they can cause you several other health problems and social problems, but they are essentially, because of the way the body reacts to them, or rather lack of being able to react to them, which is why it causes the length of a intoxicant nature as long as it does. It also prevents you from being able to overdose on it very easily. Like, you have to really try. It's not all that common unless it's mixed with other things, methamphetamines and amphetamines in general. I mean, but long-term use can cause serious health problems. But long-term use of this other drug that is far more easily lethal immediately is if you prolonged use of caffeine, which is the funny thing, it's caffeine, and prolonged use of caffeine will do the same, will cause the same health problems for you, except for the teeth. That's the one thing that good old Nazi Europe's friggin' favorite, speed pill does definitely edge out the competition on, and that's in losing your teeth, because it's acidic and it erodes all of your enamel. But that's not my point. My point is this, that you literally live in a country that you think the government cares about your safety, when in fact they just care about their control, because they very obviously are willing to allow a marauding, psychopathic friggin' thug kill you over a contraband crime, or unpaid traffic fines, or to force you to be kidnapped and thrown in a jail cell for a victimless crime that amounts to you cutting into the profits of their billionaire buddies. And they'll allow anywhere from a 3-year-old to a 98-year-old to easily purchase and use as much of the product as they want to, that is more lethal than methamphetamine. I mean, it should be illegal, just like meth. As a matter of fact, if any drugs are illegal, all of them should be. But especially, hypocrisy aside, you can't let them pretend that they care about you, and while they actively allow you to have deadly substances, and yet will prosecute and imprison you for less deadly substances because of their effect. Also, it was actually proven in the 1960s that LSD was illegalized strictly because of the counterculture movement that ensued from it. And as I'm typing this to you, as you can see, someone is literally pointing something at me. If you look over here, yeah, see, that's my curtain. So, anyway, I don't give a fuck. I hope this posts.